What is up, guys? This is Redwood 420. I'm here to bring you guys a movie review. I did get an early screening for Spider-Man Far From Home yesterday at around 7 p.m. Eastern. Couldn't have done it sooner because of podcast. It was late and I had to get up early this morning. But I'm here to do my review right now, give you guys my thoughts. It's going to be a spoiler-free review, so rest assured I will not be spoiling any of this movie, and I will be putting probably a spoiler movie review kind of later if you guys ask for it, once you guys have seen it. But of course, if you guys have seen my movie reviews, we'll be talking about the acting, the if the story is good, the pacing, the cinematography, the action, and the soundtrack. So I guess first we can go with acting. I thought the acting was pretty good. I thought all of the actors in this film were really, really good in terms of that. I did not find a performance bad from any of these actors slash actresses. I thought they did a great, great job. So on that front, amazing. So I think we can go into like also character development. I think character development for like the main character himself was good. Spider-Man was good. MJ was good. Ned, not really. I didn't think he had much character development. And Quentin Beck was good as well. And Nick Fury, I don't think he really had much character development. So for me, Nick Fury really didn't have that much character development. So overall, it's like 50-50 with character development for the film. And the most prominent people, of course, are MJ and Peter Parker and Quentin Beck in the movie, and Nick Fury. So let's now talk about pacing. I thought pacing in the first part of the film wasn't that, it was okay, but then it picked up in the second act and third act. It was really, really good. And just in the first act, the pacing was kind of all over the place for me, but in the second and third I thought it was good. The action was, we'll go into that now, was way better in this movie than in Spider-Man Homecoming, right? And I very much, I also want to say, I very much dug the dynamic between Peter and Quentin Beck. I thought that was really good, and same thing with MJ. Also, I guess we can now kind of move that to the story. I thought that was great. Basically, basic premise is, Spider-Man trying to get over the loss of Tony Stark from Endgame. So yeah, that to me was really I thought it was very handled very well for that movie, for the movie itself. I thought it was really, really good, and I thought they did an awesome job, and execution was really, really nice. I guess we can also talk about the CGI. I thought the CGI was great, but we did notice, a couple times with his suit that looked CGI, and even my sister, when seeing the film, she said, was that CGI on Spider-Man's suit? I was like, yeah. And she's like, yeah, I noticed it. And I was like, yeah, I don't know why. I think they just need to do more practical effects with the suit, but because of the battle sequences, they tried to, CGI, some of it. So that's kind of the real issue. And I kind of just wish that we had a legit suit and not just putting CGI on top of it. Just doesn't make any sense to me. What else can I say? I thought the soundtrack wasn't. I liked the soundtrack in Homecoming more than I did the soundtrack in this movie. I thought the soundtrack in this movie was very mediocre, very dull, very uninspiring for me. I mean, I'm gonna have to watch it again just to do a final verdict on that, but the soundtrack wasn't. There wasn't any standout scene with the soundtrack or anything like that. That was like, "Ooh, this is so good! It's so epic!" It just wasn't at that point. And overall, I thought the film was good. I thought it was better than Homecoming. I thought the villain was great, and Hopefully, we could see more from that villain in the future. And people are probably gonna ask me, "Hey, is it true about people talking about that, like the post-credit scene? Like, was it that great? Was it super like mind-blowing?" And I'm gonna have to say, the first post-credit scene was very mind-blowing because everyone erupted in the theater, and I did the same. Like, kid you not, I was so hyped up when I saw it. I was like, I can't believe they did it. They actually did it. And I'm not gonna say like what happened in that post credit scene, but the first post credit scene was so good, so good. And also they're like planting the seeds, of course, for Spider-Man 3, or whatever that will be called. I don't know if it's gonna be like another home title. I hope not. But it's planting the seeds. It's going to be very interesting how they tackle that aspect that they leave at the post-credit scene. It's going to be very, very interesting how they handle that. The last post-credit scene was another twist, and I didn't really like it. I just thought it was not that interesting, nor for me, just like defeats the purpose, kind of the movie in a way. But you guys will understand. If some people will like it, I just will not like it whatsoever. But that's just me, though. But overall, I will probably have to give this, if I'm thinking about it now, around an 8 or an 8.5 out of 10. And I will preface saying, because I know there's some people that don't like this version of Spider-Man for the MCU, and I can understand why they say that. So if you're thinking that you're going to get a different version of Spider-Man in this movie, you are not going to get that. So if you don't like Spider-Man Homecoming, you will not like Spider-Man Far From Home in that aspect. Like, this is going to be Spider-Man in the MCU. This version, they're not going to deviate from it. It is what it is. Maybe they will once he goes to college. But at this moment, it's still the same version, because I know some people that I follow and they follow me that they don't like this version of the MCU Spider-Man. So I'm saying that if some viewers are hoping that's going to be the case, it's going to be different. It's not going to be different. So, but overall, fantastic movie. It's kind of hard to kind of like review this without, spoiling it. And I just will not spoil this movie for you guys, because of my integrity as a movie reviewer for my channel. But guys, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about my review, and if you guys have seen it, let me know what you guys thought about it. And also, let me know if you guys want to see a spoiler-filled movie review of this movie, and I'll go into depth of what I really, really enjoyed and what I didn't. But overall, a really, really good movie. Fun movie. I still don't think it's better than Spider-Man 2. I did rewatch Spider-Man 2 in preparation for Spider-Man Far From Home, because people made claims it was better than Spider-Man 2. It's not better than Spider-Man 2. I'm going to be completely honest on that. But it is up there, I would say. It's up there with Spider-Man 2, Into the Spider-Verse. So it would be probably my top 3 Spider-Man movies, or top 4 Spider-Man movies. But overall, hope you guys enjoyed. Share this movie review with your friends. And if you want to see more content from my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button, as well as the like button. Follow me on Twitter at RedHood240, and follow me on my Twitch at RedHood420. This is RedHood420 signing off.